Hello everyone and welcome to NETCRYPTO, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we're taking a look at a brand new pre-sale, Remittix. This one is a scam, and don't buy the pre-sale. For this one, I would even go further to say don't even bother to get involved, right? So this one, Remittix, it's coming from the same scammers who created Retic. They love the R, right? They created Retic Finance. This scam is already concluded, right? And they've got an ongoing scam, which is the tail end of the scam, which is Rexas Finance, right? So they are claiming to have raised, I think, 35 million as of this video for this one, Rexas Finance, and they've already moved on to their next scam, which is the latest and greatest, Remittix. Right, so this one is a scam and you'd want to stay far away from them. So why are we saying this one is a scam? Right, and of course everything that we say on this channel is my opinion. Right, first of all, they're talking about cross-border payments reinvented. Like, out of all the scammy ideas, right, this one was the dumbest. So look at this one. They're saying Remittix enables users to pay fiat into any bank account around the world using crypto by just simply connecting your wallet. Welcome to PayFi revolution. Where I think they really blundered it, right, is here. Just take a look at this. So I've just put some red flags, right? So the first one obviously is the unauthorized use of logos, right? Unauthorized use of logos. They are using Stripe and Wise logos, right? Wise has nothing to do with crypto, by the way, right? I personally use Wise. I've been using it for more than 5 years, right? They don't want anything to do with crypto. And by the way, if you're using Wise and you start to move money around crypto, like exchanges and stuff, you might actually get your Wise deactivated or disabled, right? So you need to be extremely careful. So these guys, this was the dumbest idea to start a scam for cross-border transfer, right? So this is no doubt a scam, and this is unauthorized use of logos, right? Stripe logo as well as Wise logo, right? And the next thing, right, for this particular scam is the lack of regulatory compliance licensing information. There is no way where they are talking about the licensing. Where did they get the license, right? Because for you to actually be able to do this cross-border crypto to fiat, you need to license in each and every country that you're going to operate, right? Just as centralized exchanges do. Like, fiat and crypto are two different things, right? You need licensing because now there's Swift, there's multiple, you need to register with multiple financial institutions within each and every country, right? And there is no information about that, which is a massive red flag. Like I said, it was a really dumb idea to start a pre-sale scam talking about cross-border payments. And let's just take a look at their X page, see how many people are following as of now, right? So currently we see about 5,000. So it's still really early stages, right, of the scam. It's still really early stages of the scam. About 5,000 people following for this one, right? And the other thing that we want to talk about here is, of course, unverified claims and promises, right? So they're talking about they are actually a competitor in cross-border transfer and all that, but there is no third party, like legitimate third party endorsing them, right? Already they have got images here of Chase Bank and different banks, right, in Germany, in Europe, right, transferring money and all that, right? This is absolutely insane, right? So don't get involved with this one. This one is just one that you just want to stay away from, right? Because these finance scams, Retic Finance, Rexas Finance, they just take your money, right? And one of the things that we want to actually check for this one is if they have any sort of let's see here. So pre-sale, minimum investment, when do I receive my tokens? You'll receive your tokens 72 hours after the pre-sale concludes. Users will receive an airdrop to their wallet. Please keep up to date with projects via our social channels and community groups, right? So you might need to actually get into their Telegram, right? Ensure that you follow if you've already bought. If you haven't bought, for this one, I'll just say don't get involved, right? These guys are notorious for just taking all your money. Which cryptocurrencies do you accept, right? Obviously, they accept everything. Ethereum, right? When will the pre-sale finish? Right, the pre-sale will finish when all 8 stages of the pre-sale are completed. We anticipate this will take 3 months. However, to ensure a speedy launch, we have implemented an 18 soft cap and 36 million hard cap. Like as you've seen, I have discussed, like Rexus is already on that 35 million, right? So I think it's the same thing. I wonder if they actually do have a FAQ, right? I wanted to see if they've got similar policies as Remittix, right? So when will I receive my tokens? I wanted to see if they have, where can I sell? When will the pre-sale end? They don't actually have it right here for this one, right? I wanted to see if they actually do have the same sort of like soft cap and hard cap, right? So they don't have that, right, for this one, but no doubt they are the same scammers, most definitely, right? Will exchanges We plan to list RTX tokens on a number of different centralized exchanges, and we'll also launch RTX tokens on Uniswap, right? Uniswap is always the go-to, the DEX place where they always go. So one of the things that that investors are not aware of has to do with vesting, right? So vesting is another issue that investors most of the time don't know about. So let's just check here if there's let's just click here. I'm trying to click this, right? So let's search for vesting, if there is any sort of vesting into this one. Vesting, right? Let's check if there's any vesting into this one, because vesting will further, right, restrict access to the crypto that you have already bought, right? So it is still searching, right, for this one. So normally how this scam usually work is you're going to be seeing it on multiple websites being promoted, reputable sites, and of course there are going to be these YouTuber, this 100x 1000x YouTubers who promote anything as long as they get paid, right? They don't care whatever, they'll just promote everything, right? So they are in this one. This particular scam is in stage 4, right, of the pre-sale. Is in stage 4. So this is where you see the price increases with every stage. This means nothing, right? This whole thing that you see, this countdown timer, right, it just has to do with just creating some fake agency. Currently you see here they're talking about next price is going to be 0.019, right? Raised so far 2 million, raised so far 0.019. This one we caught it quite early, which is something that I really prefer. I always prefer to catch these scams early so that people can be warned, informed, right? Like I said, this is my opinion. I'm not, some people say this token exploded, right? And you said I shouldn't buy. I'm not saying you should do anything, right? I'm just giving you the information. But for this one, my opinion is don't even get involved at all. And the other thing is, they are not doxed, right? If you are going to be doing cross-border transfers, right, fiat to crypto and all that, you need to be doxed. You're like a bank, right? The moment that crypto and fiat are integrated, you need to get doxed, right? But the team is anonymous. Why? Because they are scammers. They are just there to grab your money. So how can you wise up against the scammers? Affiliate link is in the description, right? Head over to Amazon, right? And you're going to see the Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook, right? And it allows you to track up to 70 pre-sales, right? So you'll be able to track 70 pre-sales, and there are 2 pages for tracking each and every pre-sales. This allows you to wise up against scammers, to know how these pre-sales work. So this Remittix will be a typical pre-sale that you'd want to log. First page, it's got pertinent information that you need to log about the pre-sale, and then of course the second page has to do with a section for you to take notes. So these are things that are which YouTubers are talking about this, what are they saying on the Telegram, on the X, things that you find interesting, right? And here there's the launch price tracking. So once they actually launch, you can actually track the price. If you do decide to invest, this is the section right here, right, that you do that. So the more and more you do this, right, by the time you are evaluating your pre-sale number 5 or number 6, that's when you're going to be starting to see the patterns, especially the launch price tracking, and also the adoption tracking, right? The adoption tracking, especially for meme tokens. This is what tells you if this token is going to explode, right? So affiliate link is in the description. You can grab yourself a copy. A lot of people do ask, how do we support the channel, right? There are multiple ways. You can drop a super thanks here on YouTube, or you can just drop some Sol, ETH, or BNB. The addresses are down there, right, in the description, right? So this is my update for this one. It's a scam. This one, I'll just say stay away from it, right? Let me know if you want me to dive even deeper to check all the things, but it's pretty straightforward for this one. It's a scam. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.